Welcome back. Today, we're gonna be working on insulating this wall and putting sheathing up. But first, I've got junk I've acquired for about 5 years that I have to get rid of. So, or at least organize. So, first things first, we're going to try and organize, get everything off this wall, get it looking really good. I mean, at the very least, just move it all to the middle and we'll deal with it later. But first things first, gotta get all this organized. Then we will slap up some insulation, get the sheathing on. Hopefully it'll be a nice quick process. I know there is a couple openings here where I've got 24-inch insulation and they are 16 on center right about there. So I'll need to go ahead and cut all those, so that should be fun. Other than that, I think we've got quite a day planned. I'll pick you back up once I've got this wall at least cleared. It might not be put where it needs to be, but it won't be over here, so we can get to work. I'll see you then. Got everything cleared out over here. It's mostly just on the floor, but we'll pretend like it's not there. All we have to do now is get all of the garbage up off the floor, and then we can start on insulation. Hoping, now that we know what we're doing after doing the first wall, that this should go a whole lot faster. Here's to making this nice and quick so we can get on to the plywood install. Catch you in a bit. All right, got this whole wall insulated, looking good, super excited about it. It actually obviously went a little faster than the first time we did it. Now that I know what I'm doing, things seem to roll just a little bit better. I even took the time and insulated this little quarter wall by the garage door. Figured while I was at it, I already had all my PPE on and everything. I can see I've got quite the mark from it here still. Figured while I had it on, might as well just do it. So now the only problem is there used to be a door here. So where the plywood is going to end there is not a stud any longer. So I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do there. Other than that, this should be pretty easy, pretty basic. All I've gotta do is account for this. I gotta rip this off nice and easy. I did finally get a laser level 2, so I'm excited to go ahead and play with that. Along with the laser level, I finally got a countersinking bit. Again, super excited. So that should make everything go a lot faster with the level and the countersink. This process should be quite faster than when I did it the first time. Plus I know what I'm doing. All of that going together, I'm hoping for a pretty seamless install of this plywood. So I will set you back up on a time lapse and we will get to it. I'm an idiot. So what happened is the wall ends here and the junction box is there. I measured from my laser line, which was on the 2x4, over to the junction box and to the floor. So took those measurements, came over here to my plywood, and I measured from the floor to the box instead of where it should have been over there from the floor to the box. So if I were to install this right now, the hole that I drilled goes right there instead of over there. So if I were to flip the piece around, it will show the C side of the wood, which looks like crap compared to the B side of the wood. I was hoping that the last piece of section over there was shorter than where the junction box is located, but I missed that by ½ inch as well. So the remaining portion of wood here is 43 inches even, and I need 43.5 to be able to fill the last section there. So I think no matter what I do, I basically ruined this piece of plywood and I have to go buy an entirely new piece, which really sucks. Not only is it expensive, but that means I also have to go get it. So that sets me back either way, both ways. Dang it. I'm an idiot, dude. Such a stupid mistake. I mean, it's an easy one to make, but man, it sucks. I don't know what to do. I guess I got to think about this and figure out what I'm going to do. And I guess you'll see what I do here in a second, but it's going to take me a second to think about this. I'll see you then. All right, this is actually just a couple seconds later, but I think I might be able to salvage this. So like I was saying, let's see if I can get this in shot here. The distance between the now cut hole here and the edge of the plywood is 43 even. And I need, let me walk over here. I need for this last piece here that'll run from the corner to the stud right behind me, I need 43.5 inches. Now, if I cut that face clean off with the hole that's already there at 43.5 like I need it, and I tuck the hole over in this corner, I'm planning on putting 3/4 ply here as well. So the 3/4 ply should cover the hole by 1/4 inch, and I'll be good to go. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna figure out a jig to cut that straight off at 43.5, and then that'll be the next piece. Now I just need to make sure that I cut the next piece, this piece, on my last piece of plywood correctly. Fingers crossed I don't mess this up. I'm definitely gonna measure twice. This could be a disaster avoided. I guess we'll find out. I'm a little happier now that I've thought about that, and I think this will work. So fingers crossed. See you in a second. All right, got it all done. Super excited. Boom. I'll turn the lights back on here in a second, but I just wanted to show you how cool this laser level is. I wish I would have had it in the beginning. Set perfectly on this one. That one's a little low. That one's a little lower yet. The one we can see over there is good. And then the two we can see on this wall over here is good and is good-ish. Good enough. So measuring off the floor works mostly. It would have been great to have the laser level the whole time, but we'll take what we can get. When I go to set the new light switches that I have to set, I will use the laser level there. But here, let's turn this off. There we go. All right, here it is. 2 walls done, insulated. I'm gonna run back. I think the big box store is still open. I can grab another piece of plywood here for that. But other than that, super excited how this turned out. Now I've got 2, and I couldn't be happier. So super excited. The incident in this corner, hang on, let me walk back over there for you. I did make another mistake, but this guy right here, just a tiny little nick, that'll be covered up. But what I did forget to do was add a stringer along the back here, so there's nothing actually supporting that, which kind of sucks, but is what it is. I guess at this point I'm not tearing it all back out just to get to it. So one more board here. I need to decide whether or not I'm going to take all the hardware off or if I'm going to go around it. Probably go get the plywood for this, but might not do it tonight. It's getting late. I've got a huge mess to clean up here. Sorry, just checking to see if the mic's still working for you. I had an issue with it earlier. I don't know what was going on. I suppose I could have looked over here too. Anyways, huge mess to clean up. I was storing oil and all sorts of stuff under here. And now that that's gone, I got nowhere to store it. So I got to figure out a storage solution for that. I'd love to build cabinets, but obviously there's no shop to do that in right now. And I've got building material stacked high. So won't be able to get to building those cabinets anytime soon, I don't think. I got about a million other projects. I learned that the wiring coming into the garage is only a 20 amp wire, so I have to run a new 50 amp service out of the breaker into the garage, so that'll be fun. And then I'll be able to run AC wiring from the breaker in the garage over to the corner that I want to run the AC out of. But in order to do that, I need to tear my deck out, and then I'll have to re-landscape the deck. So this project might be put on a temporary pause while we go out and rerun wiring, tear up the deck, get the wiring installed, get an AC unit installed. Maybe then we can hop back in here. Basically what I'm trying to say is I opened a giant can of worms and we're gonna have to figure out how to close it. So one step at a time, one piece of the puzzle at a time. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop a like. And if you've got something for me, something that I missed or something that I could use to make anything better, feel free to drop a comment, let me know. And as always, if you're enjoying everything that I'm producing here for you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. And I'll see you in the next one. Had to watch my boy Clear McSkeeter get blow his motor here in the ARCA race, but we're back now. That was unfortunate. It was a good race up until then, but we're back. So